First Minister, we've had two recent bills, specifically the National Care Service Bill and the Children Care and Justice Bill, where the financial memorandums have not contained the best estimates of all the costs in the bill. And the Government has committed to providing updated financial memorandums. Now, we accept that there is often a lot of uncertainty about future costs around legislation, but can we have some assurance from the Government that future financial memorandums will at least contain estimates of all the relevant costs?
I think it's a really fair point that is raised by John Mason, and absolutely, I want to see what more we can do to provide as much information to committees around the finances of important pieces of legislation. You've mentioned a couple there. But I hope there's also an absolute understanding that those financial memorandums, those financial estimates may well develop as, for example, in the case of the National Care Service, we undertake intensive engagement with stakeholders, may well come, I hope, to a compromise position on some of the issues that local government and trade unions have raised in particular, and that will therefore have an impact on the financial memorandum. I appreciate that can place the legislative timetable into difficulty, and therefore your own and other committees around this table, their own processes and evidence-taking timelines can therefore, or will therefore be affected. But I hope I can give an absolute assurance that we are ourselves reviewing internally what more we can do to provide not just the best estimates possible, but if there are any potential revisions to those estimates, making sure that committees are informed as soon as possible.
I'm grateful for that response, and I think the committee accepts that best estimates is fine. I think the problem is that in some cases we've not even had any estimates in some specific areas, and for example, there's been the suggestion that, well, if we predict how many young people might end up in the court system, that's telling the courts what to do. But I think our feeling would be that even a rough estimate, even if it's a range of estimates, just anything in that space is better than nothing.
Fair.